Hello guys, NautoAce here, and this is gonna be sort of related to my previous video about cross tag battle Blaze Blue. And basically, if you listen to that one, that 45 minutes of my giving my opinion about it, then I gave all the detail because Artists and Work basically did their press release event on Thursday, and I kind of give my thoughts about it. The only reason why it was long because each of the topic that I basically mentioned, I gave my thoughts about it in full detail. That's why it was long about it. So if you guys listen to that one, you're my hero. So in this video, I'm gonna do a condensed version, just get to the point, and a quick opinion, my thoughts about it. So let's get to it. Let's cut to the chase for Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Okay, first of all, the date still released. As they mentioned, May 31st in Japan, and in America is June the 5th. So with that, they basically a lot of the question had been answered, which is good. So one of them, the biggest elephant in the room, if you're a Arc System Work fan who is a casual and you enjoy the story, yes, the game will have dual audio. So not only Japanese sub, it will have English dub. So if just like me, you like to follow, keep up, and try to understand it, there you go. Who are the voice actors? No one knows yet. Hopefully the whole gang going back. The best part here is, one, for Blaze Blue is finally going to have an English voice, and then characters from Unil will finally have English voice too. The reason why is, in Central Fiction, S was finally a playable character. That game didn't have a English dub. Everybody flipped out, including myself. And then of course Unil, published by Axie Games, even so they kind of localized to some extent a lot of Japanese game. They don't do dub whatsoever. That's a bare minimum. It's a miracle with Guilty Gear and to some extent Blaze Blue, but that didn't really last long because 2 years ago when I basically called out an Axie Games that Wednesday night fight about Central Fiction not having dub, the guy mentioned that ever since Continuum Shift, and that extent the vanilla version, it was Arc System Work who was in charge of localization, and they were just saying, fine, well, put in dub. And the reason why Central Fiction didn't have a dub, and it's been confirmed by Mori, is that they wanted to be close in release time from the Japanese release to the American release, so they didn't have time. And like I said, Danny from Axie Game basically said, if you want a dub, then you have to wait 6 to 8 months. A lot of people said, hell yeah. So they kind of show you that there's a lot of, and it's not a minor vocal about this, a vocal minority, that's what I'm trying to say, excuse me. There's a lot of people that it was so basically out there that Arc System Work had to address it, and even gotta give props to James Chan from, host of the Ultra Chan TV, where he basically in his channel, his own streaming, his weekly stream, when he said he was the host of the second episode of the Arc System Universe show, Arc System Work Universe stream, that's what I'm trying to say. He did also mention in his stream that, yeah, a lot of people were, quote-unquote, upset about the Central Fiction not having dub. That's why finally this one had dub. So, like I said, it is a good move, good for the casual. I say praise to that, amen. So, moving on that one, the base game is going to cost $50. And like I said in that video, I was hoping it's $40, but I can understand why it's $50. Maybe they need to gotta make a profit. Maybe the cost of licensing Atlas for the Persona characters, Ruby characters by Rooster Teeth, you have to probably pay them. Maybe they need more money for the English dub. Even so, they did state it that money wasn't a problem for the English dub, it was more of time. But you still gotta be realistic that, hey, look, voice English dub do cost money. Hence, Tecmo Koei basically omitted no matter what. And different topic, different story, but I remember one financial report from Tecmo Koei, they have admitted, I'm not joking, I kind of read this that they haven't admitted that yes, that if they're ever gonna always put dub in their games, they can go bankrupt. They're not gonna make any money. So there you go. But that's a different story. But that's why I'm guessing why $50. And I said at least think about the $10 a paid English dub DLC. I'm just saying that. So, and then of course the season pass or the character pack collection pass is going to be $20. Buy them separately, and there are 6. They're $5 each. So think about it. If you want to buy them separately, that's going to be $30 or $25, and I'm going to explain it later. But if you want all of them, $20. There you go. So speaking of what I'm saying, why 25 is that character pack 1. They already announced what the characters are, which is Platinum, the Trinity from BlazBlue, Orie from Unal, and Kanji Tatsumi from Persona 4 Arena. They will be free for 2 weeks when the game's launch. And I also said hopefully PSN, people can get it without having the game yet. It's not blocked because you have to get the game first, and then you have to basically execute the store from the game to get it. I don't like that. PSN always been good. Switch, Nintendo don't really care because if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it for the PS4. But I just like it that way. So again, the first character pack 1 will be free for 2 weeks, and then of course, indefinitely, Yang and Blake are free no matter what. And that Yang's gonna be released close to its launch, post-launch. But Yang, according to Mori, they needed more time to work on her character, so she'll be a while. But again, who knows? Maybe close to Evo, probably not. But no matter what, they're free. So those are the key points on BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, and I believe that they're going in the right direction with that one. So part of the video also was, and the reason why it's long, was an interview with Mori, courtesy to Destructoid, and the big one I'm gonna basically wanna talk about really here is the DLC fiasco. Mori did admit that the DLC message was muddled, as he said. The one with Blake basically was muddled because apparently he said that they should have said that Blake was free when she was revealed. But his basically strategy was reveal the character first and then we'll announce her free later. Kind of like a surprise to keep the suspense, but he knew it, that the timing was wrong and the order was wrong. That wasn't a good idea. So he made a mistake. He admitted it. But also that I gave my theory, said that maybe because of the backlash that maybe they were going to be paid, but then of course people complained, or they basically lent their voice saying, hey, voice their concern, and they said, okay, we'll change this. And as for why he said 20 in the base and 20 in DLC, okay, so a lot of people said, well, why not just delay the game and have less DLC character? They probably could have done it. Mori basically said they could have, but because he really wanted the game to be released as soon as possible, and he really wanted to be on Evo. And I said it before, I don't like it, I don't agree with that method, but he basically trying to defend it by saying that by the time the base game comes out, yeah, there's not a lot of character, it'll be a full complete set. Yeah, maybe the roster's not going to be there, but the content, like maybe there'll be the modes, let's just say, it'll be worth $50. People would make more sense if it's $40, but again, it's a business, they gotta make money. And what he's basically trying to do, and this is from his word, he's trying to find a way to longevity the game. And it is true, DLC sometimes help the game expand the game, make it last long. Because basically what he said was that sometimes it is important for them, for a game, like they would love to make the game last long, but if there's not a lot of support in it and they're not making money out of it, you're not going to be able to support the game. And that's just a business 101. It's a common thing, I can agree in that aspect, but there are still parts that I don't agree, like releasing it as soon as possible so it can be on Evo. But the thing about it also, and I gotta give props to Mori, is he's well aware that arc system work games don't sell. I said it before. Like I said it myself before, even so I have a lot of Guilty Gear game and Blaze Blue game. I get them like a couple of months, heck even a year. And I get them under $20, $30 to $20. It tells you, I may be a fan, I'm willing to buy their game, but not at full price. You say, well, should you buy it for full price? Well, if you want to give them a bone and support the company, then yes, because how much you pay for it, they get some percentage cut. And if it's not big, then it's going to be a problem. So in the aspect of the DLC, for him, it's necessary. I can agree with that. And another part, what he said, was listening to the fans. He basically admitted, and this is a common saying, and I did mention this in a video, and of course it was a question to Alex, who used to work in the Activision. Is a company tend not to listen 100%, heck, not even 80% to the fans, because if they do, they'll go bankrupt. Because I said before, what customer wants to get something out of nothing, what business wants is to use less resource as possible, but in exchange to more profit. Not half-assing it, but unneeded resource that they can probably say, hey, we can save this, save some money, still make a good game. It is a possibility, but again, business is business. It's not easy, and that's what Mori was saying. Because if they listen 100% by saying, an example for Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, put more characters in the game, delay the game to November or December. A lot of people have said it. I said it. Delay the game. In his perspective, then it'll have less exposure. Then the game might not sell, and that's what is worried. That's why he wanted the game to be on Evo, so it gets exposure. People might buy it, because in one of the video titled "Road to Evo," he basically said it 3 times. Please pre-order the game 3 times. It tells you that, to some extent, and I hate to say it, he probably doesn't have faith on his game. Embarrassing it may be, but he doesn't have faith in his game. He would say, well, that's not true. You should have faith in your game. Well, if your game don't sell multiple times, again and again and again, what does it tell you? What does it tell you? It tells you that, yes, the confidence in the game can diminish. So even so, he loves what he's doing. He gotta make money. He has to find ways to make profit, thus making a DLC $20. I don't agree with it, but for the time being, even I have to say this, I have to wait and see what happens once June 5th arrives. Will I be getting this game? Probably, because I can get it with discount. I have ways to get a discount. But if you're a person that don't have any source of discount, like, Amazon Prime, or using Best Buy certificate or Toys R Us Rewards certificate, or GameStop trade-ins, then yeah. But I mean, if you have a discount, you can make it lower than $50. That's what I'm just saying there. So that's the reason why he did it. I don't agree with it, but the point is that DLC is a necessary evil, especially for this game. They gotta make money. They gotta make money. That's the reason there. Alright, so there you go. Here's the condensed version of my thoughts on the Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Details. I think they're going the right way. Could they do better? Definitely. But at the same time, as Maury said, if they do try to listen at 80% or above to the fans, they might not get any profit, and that is what they're trying to avoid. So, just saying there. So all I can say in the end is, gotta wait and see what happens. It'll be a while, so it'll be a while before coming out, on June the 5th. And it'll be a teaser, my opinion of, does game need DLC in this time and age? And the gist of it is, I hate to say it, but yes. So that's a teaser there. So yeah, that's my thoughts on a condensed version of the same video, just again, like summarizing this. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, the press event release, or press release event, either or. My thoughts about it. So with that, thanks for listening.